Hi guys. Okay, I'm trying to find a way to rotate the device or to rotate my board. Um, Hi guys, how are you? I don't know. Can you see me? Okay, let me look at myself in another device so that we know if this is working. How are you guys doing? I don't know how I'm doing. Am I doing okay? I don't know. I don't know. A lot has been happening to me. Whew, how are you? How are you doing? I know a lot has happened. This economy, yeah, a lot is happening to us right now, and happening to us right. Okay, it looks good. Okay, guys. Oh, hi to those who have joined. How are you doing? Nice to have you guys here. My name is Ndiro Ganga. If you're new to the channel, if you're a returning subscriber, whoops. Okay, ignore it. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome and welcome back. And I just thought it's been a long while since we did one of these. It's been a minute since we spoke. Do you feel the same way? Because I feel like I've been uploading a lot of hardcore videos, right? But I haven't put out for you guys just one honest video where we sit and we chat and we have like an honest heart to heart. And I think that's one because I've been trying to produce the videos more intentionally. And second, I have been just going through life. Now, it's a cardinal rule of mine that I try to be as kind to people as possible. And I want people to be as kind to me as possible. The reason why I preach the kindness message is because I think if you're a follower of the channel, you know that I struggle with mental health. And in this modern day and generation of social media, a lot of people are struggling with mental health. Like there's so much pressure out here to be things to and we can just everybody can use a little bit of kindness. And the people who honestly they're so amazing where they come to your channel, they uplift you, they give you psych, they give you vibe, they give you vim. And then there's another category of people who are honestly keyboard warriors and bullies. They come to your channel to bully you, to do nothing but to bully you. Now, this used to happen a lot, and I stopped reading the comment sections altogether. But I also feel like I'm taking away from most of the people that truly come here for the content and they want to build a connection with me and they're building a family. Because if I'm always telling you, watch my videos, comment, it's not fair if I leave the comment section without commenting. To those who don't know my history, or even those who know, just to jog your memory, guys, I am Kenyan and I relocated to Ghana a year ago. I'd been coming in and out because of work and also because I had friends who literally turned into my family. And I've always loved this place. But again, I'm like a whole human being that was born in another country and lived life a different way. And I've never been shy of talking about my experience. I whatever you see is what you get with me. If I like something, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And how we live in Kenya is different. So if you don't like it, you can just say it. And then I came here and I realized people are kinder and there's a way you talk to people. And it's something that I am trying so hard to learn. Like, I am trying to be kinder and nicer, and not because I'm forced, but because everybody around me is just that. Everybody's just so nice. Everybody's just so kind, and it's beginning to rub off on me. And so it's a learning process. There are videos that I've done that people did not necessarily like. But again, guys, this is my experience, like and I'll tell you something. When I was coming to Ghana, everybody that I spoke to told me of all the good parts, and that I appreciate and I respect. But nobody told me about the challenges that I was going to face. And so you come and you're not prepared for some of these challenges. And it really just makes you stay super hurt and super miserable because it doesn't allow you to plan. For example, nobody told me that you pay rent 2 years up front. Nobody told me that 10% of your rent you pay to your agent after you've gotten a house. These are all extra expenses. Nobody told me that every house that your agent takes you to see, you have to pay them. Now, when I talk about these things, it might look like I'm portraying Ghana in a negative light. Absolutely not. I am just making this video so that the next person that is coming to Ghana can plan accordingly. Because, guys, for the people who are relocating into the country, it takes a lot of planning. One day I will post here the Excel sheet that my financial advisor and I did. It's so much work. You just don't wake up and pack a bag and move. You have to do the math. You have to know how much money will go into the house. So imagine if you're always spending extra money paying the agent, then you have to pay them 10% of the total rent, and maybe you've paid 2 years in advance and you've paid in dollars. It eats into your budget, you know. I wish somebody told me, learn very quickly to go to Makola Market. It will save you a lot of money. All these are things that I speak because they're my experience, and I make these videos with the hope that the next person who's thinking of relocating to Ghana can be able to have that experience. Same thing to like getting your paperwork and stuff. I was going through like a mental breakdown waiting for my papers because you're in a foreign country. You don't, you like your time to be there has expired. Immigration is taking its time. I wish somebody had told me that things just don't you because that's how it is in Kenya. You just don't snap your fingers and things magically work. It takes time. But because I live in a foreign country, there's that fear. You're afraid that I'll get arrested by immigration and stuff like that. So I wish somebody would have told me the process is gonna take a little bit longer. Please be patient. So when you know the process obviously takes longer, then it eases some of your anxieties. I hope I've done a good job in putting some of these things into context. The other thing I also wanted to address is, as content creators, we put our life out there. But in all honesty, it's such a minute part of my life. Okedi will tell you, and anybody, I've also shot with Stella Chanelli and many people. Even the diaspora interviews that some of you guys really enjoy. Sometimes I talk to these people for 2 hours, 3 hours. Sometimes I go there and just hang out the whole day. But what I get to show you is 12 minutes. 17 minutes max, I think, is 22 minutes. So it's just a very small part of my life. And the part that I show you is very authentic, you know. It's me being me. I'm not gonna like, and my partner will tell you, there are days where we are like, let's shoot, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not feeling this thing. And that's like my rule. When I'm sad or when I'm mad or when I'm not feeling it, I don't shoot, because I want this to be a place where I can be very honest and very authentic and very raw. Because honestly, there are people who might be going through what I'm going through out there. I don't want to give the illusion that my life is perfect and stuff like that. I've been very candid about why I came to Ghana, and I've given you guys, I see you guys are commenting. I'll look at the comments very shortly. I've been very honest about why I came to Ghana in the beginning. And part of that, maybe you bump into one video and you see maybe I'm explaining why I came to Ghana, and it's because I wanted to be close to my partner. That's one video. Maybe you bump into another video where I explain why I came to Ghana because I needed a break because of my mental health. Maybe you bump into another video where I'm talking about I came to Ghana because the media industry here was a little bit green and I saw an area of opportunity. These are all pieces that, unless you've been following the channel for a long time, you can't put together. But someone will take that one piece and decide to turn it into negativity. And I'm like, bro, chill. You don't know me like that. I only put very, like, unless you watch all my videos and you follow my journey, some of these pieces will not make sense to you. So instead of you judging, maybe you can just ask me and I'm gonna explain it, right? And then Ni is commenting. Okay, I'll look at them very shortly. And it's just, they're just those tiny bits of my life that I choose to share, and I choose to live very authentically and be very, oh, somebody's saying check your camera, it's not on landscape. What do I do now? Why is it saying rotate your device? Why is it like this? Okay, how is it, guys, now? Because this is not okay. I'm checking on another phone, guys. I'm checking on another phone. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Phone, guys. Or somebody is saying now it's okay. I'm checking on another phone. this I'm checking on Benjamin's phone, by the way. When I'm saying I'm checking on another phone, it's Benjamin's. Habibi, come help me with something here. We have to change the setting because the way I had set for, okay. This is hectic, but this is what happens on lives, by the way. It's just me being honest with you guys and just putting it out there as it is. Okay, the light is gonna be a little bit ishy. Okay. Um, this goes here. I don't know. Hold the camera for me, please. Okay, George has said now it's okay. Wow. Okay. I'm fixing the camera, guys. Give me a few. Okay. 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 Thanks, baby. I can see you. It's okay. Hi, Felice. How are you? Okay, George up here now. It's okay. I can see you. It's now upwards. Okay, guys. So, 11 minutes into it. So, over the last, I think a week ago, I was in Tema and I got robbed. My phone got snatched away from me. I don't want to go into the details because it was just such a hurtful thing, because I shoot a lot from my phone. Like, I make content from my phone. And those of you guys who know, it was a good phone. It was a Redmi. I bought it in Kenya. Now, let me give you context. When I was in Kenya, I won the Annual Journalism Excellence Award, and they gave us some award money. I won 2 awards. And it's that money that I used to buy a laptop and a phone to begin shooting. Because, sometimes you might think content creators are just out here, like, we're people and we hustle. So that's the money. Because also buying these things is not cheap. And that is the money that I used to start, because the money that I had bought a ring light, a tripod, and a lot of things. And I was just like, okay. So when I got the money and I used it to begin my channel. Hi, Wakala! Hi! Wakala was my desky at work. Not desky, but we used to work in the same office. Hi, Wakala, how are you? Okay, so I bought the phone and it is, oh my God, Felice. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Guys, by the way, I am allowed super chats. So if you can send me some small donation or contribution as a fan, is welcomed. And so when I lost my phone, it was just super, super painful for me. And it was just the infringement of my privacy, because it was very rough in the way that the phone was stolen. And I wasn't I don't know how I felt, because it was late in the night. And then we were just like, okay, we found food, we ate, and then we went back home. I didn't even cry. Like, I didn't know what had happened to me. And I was just like, okay, I had transferred all my footage from the phone, so I didn't have anything to be worried about. And just the thought of I need to get a new phone and all that, because I love making content. As much as I'm hoping one day it will become a job and it will pay off big time, this is my life. Like, I love it like this. And so I came out here and I put Felice. Thank you, honey. I put out a chat. I put out a chat. Thank you so much, Felice. I put out a chat saying, I put out a community post saying, guys, I got robbed and I shoot from my phone. So if there's any small contribution that you can make towards my content, I'll appreciate it. I got so much positive feedback, and it took Benjamin for me to realize that so many people send positive feedback. But guys, there are a few people who just broke my heart. So there's this lady who came to my comment section and said, and there's one thing I want to ask you. Why did you leave your country, your parents, your family, to follow a man who's not yet married to you? I don't understand. Is that how you guys chase men? My dear, go back to your country. Let that man. Where does somebody, first of all, like, where do you get the audacity to start on somebody's relationship like that? Like, you don't know me like that, you've maybe just watched one video or something. For context, We met a long time ago when we were studying abroad. So like that is a story for another day that we're going to like both of us come here and tell you, because it's not just my story, it's his story, and I also have to respect how he will want it to be told. But you you have to be such, I don't know what kind of person you have to be to attack somebody for trying to change their life for the better. Like I've spoken so many times here about how I love the beach, how I feel so peaceful at the beach, how this place is just soul cleansing, how there's no pressure, how I feel at ease. I want to, like, I've said this on the vlog before. Ever since I came to Ghana, I haven't taken antidepressants, I haven't taken sleeping pills, I haven't taken anxiety medication. There was a time in Nairobi I was swallowing 13 pills at a go because that's how sick my body was. Ever since I came to Ghana, I think I've been sick twice or three times. When I was in Nairobi, like almost every other week, I was always in the hospital. I eat 3 meals a day. I go to the gym. I now have a job that I'm really enjoying doing. All these things, they don't make sense to you. You choose to attack one bit of my life, you know? And when I was in Nairobi, like suicide was something that I knew. Like I knew I didn't even think I was gonna live beyond a year because of how much I was struggling. I think ever since I came here, I've only thought of suicide, I think 2 or 3 times. And in those circumstances, they were very unique because I was so sick and my mind began playing with me again, telling me, you're gonna like, we're back to the old dance. And so why would you attack? And I also think love is such a beautiful thing. Like if somebody has been able to find somebody that they love and they want to try, why are you shaming them? That's the reason why people don't try things, because you're so afraid of what people will say, or you're afraid of failing. But in essence, like, so what? Like you have one life. You're not supposed to live it perfectly. You're just supposed to live, you know? So I was so mad, by the way, in the spirit of honesty. And I was telling Benjamin, I'm going to find those people who are telling me this nonsense. And I'm going to, like, I can't threaten them on this live, but I was going to find them. And then, you know, he's a good Christian and such an amazing man. Like, he centers me like he's my Zen. You know, sometimes I just think about him like during random moments and I'm like, oh shit, like this man is just the absolute best thing that has ever happened to me. And so he was able to calm me down and he was just like, chill, relax, everything is gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine until I go back to the comment section and I find this one saying, I don't know how it's done in Kenya, but here in Ghana, a girl living with a man and seek financial help from people. Your Benji can't afford a phone. Which part of Ghana is he from? What a disgrace. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. So you see, and then people will say, I'm a bad person. What gives you the audacity to drag somebody's husband into a conversation and said, how do you know? Also, again, I can't tell you the conversations that we had because unless he's here and then we discuss it, but it's not a conversation that I can, because it's not in my place to say. But the main reason why I put that post out is content creation is a job, right? And when you go to the doctor, you pay to see a doctor. You pay for your children to be in school. Truth, you pay. You pay for everything. Content creation is just the only job that hasn't found a proper way of paying. Yes, there are Patreon and there are people who've locked their content, but content hasn't gotten there yet, you know? That's why YouTube continues to give Netflix a run for their money, because content has not gotten there yet. And so the only form of payment that we can get from you guys, because forget AdSense, we creators that create in Africa, we make very little money, very little money. You cannot even like compare what we make here with what creators make abroad. So you can't depend on AdSense. That's the reason why sometimes we say we have a link, a donation link in the comment section, whatever it is you can drop, because this is our job, you know. And so that's the reason why I put it there. And this person is just acting as if it's not cool to drag another person's partner into this conversation. Like, it really ain't cool. It's not a good thing. Another one says, no one asked you for your videos. Most of your videos portray negatives and it's in right order. You are prevented from causing more harm than good. This one is saying it was okay for me to be robbed. So for many years, Africa has been portrayed to be the worst place in the world, and a lot of people care about changing the narrative. But few of you keep dwelling on the negatives. Kudos to the guys who robbed you. Thunder fire. For real. That one I am not even going to regret. Benjamin is sitting right there. He's just like, that's not what I taught you. That's not what we agreed. Listen, you cannot be wishing bad things on people. And this is the thing that I will keep saying. If my truth doesn't sit well with you, go to another channel. And this might sound cocky, but honestly, it's not. Like, there are people that I've blocked, literally, because seeing their content triggers me or it gives me anxiety. Somebody like Andrew Tate, I don't follow his content. Why? Because it's triggering and it makes me feel some type of way. But there are people who watch that content. So if you feel like me authentically living my life here and sharing my life experiences so that those in the diaspora who come, they know exactly what's waiting for them. If that rubs you in the wrong way, I beg you, please go to another channel. Because what is this negativity? You cannot be saying that it's okay for somebody to get robbed, you know? And then the last thing I want to address is, have you tried your hands on desktop positive economic finance content? I believe you have the skills and the experience for that. Too much hustle in this vlogging stuff. Plus, everyone is doing the same. I was a business journalist before. My work has like gone viral in this country, and the videos have gone viral in YouTube groups or WhatsApp groups in the UK and all that stuff where Ghanaians are. So that's a part of my life. But I didn't necessarily want that online. I wanted something that is mine, that is true, that is authentic. I've always thought that I'm this hardcore person, but I've realized that deep down, I'm such a soft person. And so my YouTube is just a place where I can be free. I can be me. And guys, I appreciate that you give me this kind of feedback. But again, I left Nairobi because of pressure. I don't want that pressure in my head again. I just want to be, I want to make mistakes. If YouTube is a mistake, I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to learn, I'm still a journalist, and the data that I gather or learning how to create content online, if I ever go back on TV, this information will come in handy. So I'll just request you from a very kind place, kindly allow me the space to go through life and my career and morph. Let me make the mistakes. The best you can do is just support me. If you see this video, share it with a friend. Finally, I want to give you guys a shout out. I want to say thank you, because when this happened or when people began bullying me, it's so easy to just go like, I'm going to quit. I'm going to leave it all behind. And then I realized, no, there are times, there's a day we went, I don't know if you'll see this video. There's a day we went to have lunch. Did we go to have lunch? It was breakfast. I'd taken Benjamin out for just a surprise breakfast. And somebody was driving from the back, man, from the back. He hooted. And I was like, I thought he's looking to call somebody in the restaurant. And then he was like, it's you. It's you. And I'm like, and then he said, even if you don't show us your boyfriend, I've seen him now. And I was like, oh, you watch my channel? Thank you so much. Then someday I was at Housing Down, and somebody again recognized me from my YouTube channel. And it's just nice. Sometimes you make this content and you can get disheartened, like you're not getting subscribed, working so hard and putting money in this. But when you just meet one person, in the media, you're taught the audience is it chancy? Like you only speak to one person. So for me, if just one person sees my content, then it just gives you a lot of joy. So meeting you guys in the streets and it gives me so much vim. Like you don't know what it means to me. And I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. So I want to read the comments very briefly before I log out of this live. But for the 25, 28 of you guys who are watching, thank you. It just means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you guys continue to support me. And listen, when we put those links there, when I say anything, like even that was my number that I actually put there. There are people who called me and said, I'm so sorry this happened to you. That is enough contribution for me. Like somebody just saying, I'm so sorry, I'm praying for you. Somebody just calling and saying, I don't know how you do this. I'm so proud of your effort. It's contribution. There are guys who even went out of their way and sent me contributions. I don't take this for granted. To take your own hard-earned money and give it to me, it means a lot to me. Like, it really does, guys. No matter how small, no matter how big, it does. And it goes to addressing, like, helping in production and stuff like that, because now November and December I'm paying an editor so that the content can be good. We'll do vlogmas, like we'll do 26 videos. Can you imagine? I can't shoot all that and edit myself, so I've hired somebody, by the way, who's Ghanaian, so that money is still staying in the circular economy. Somebody said send that money to your family, and I'm like, why are you bringing such negativity to my channel? So let me just go through some of the comments very briefly, and then we can, I don't know, the camera is a little bit, you guys be briefing me on these things. Okay, it's gonna fall. Okay, I don't know that if that angle works. Okay, so I'm just gonna, what's the live chat? I can't see the messages. Okay, let me read them from here. Where are the messages? Live. Okay, so let's go to the very beginning. Ni Amu says, be very careful not to have a heart attack. It's not necessary to answer bullies. This is an online business. There are challenges everywhere in the world. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. George Apia, check your camera. It's not landscape. Thank you, Georgie. Now it's okay. Thank you. Felice, honey, thank you so much. I can see you. It's okay now. Thank you so much, honey, and thank you for the contribution that you made. Felice was the first person to tell me, can you activate your super chats? And it means a lot to me that you guys are watching out for me and you want me to be able to, for this thing to be able to work. Okay, it means a lot to me. Thank you, honey, for your contribution. I truly appreciate it. Friday DN, but you are enjoying in Ghana here. Massa, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I cannot insist enough how many times I love it. I've gone through different foods that are my favorite. We began at fufu and light soup. We went to kontomre. Then we went to banku and okra. That one has stuck around for a long time because I still like banku, okra, and tilapia. But now I have a new favorite. Gobematics. Gobematics. It's just the beans, red oil, plantain, and a little bit of green pepper. Ha ha! Very nice. Very nice. James Bourne says, some YouTubers are getting out of control on this Ghana crisis, as if Ghana is the only country having a problem. I just read Ethiopia, South Africa, and your country, Kenya, are all in serious crisis. Exactly. And that's the reason why, let me tell you, when I come here and I talk about this thing, if you watch my video where I was talking about what's happening in Ghana, I equally gave you an explanation of why we're here, COVID-19, UK, Russia, Ukraine, Russia. I talked to you about how the cost of living in Kenya has gone up. So please do not, James Bond, do not cherry pick and just choose to attack me. Watch the full video and get context. Wanjero Akaba says, don't be discouraged by anyone. You have come a long way. Your journey is an inspiration. Thank you so much, honey. That means a lot for me to hear. In front TV says, how are you doing, honey? I am okay. I was so hurt, but now I feel good. Someone says, hello, Queen. Thank you. Hi. When are you going to do a tour of the Ashanti region? We're going to plan on that, and then we will tell you. James says, why are you wasting your time and attention on bullies? You'll always get bullies. Whatever you do on YouTube, thank you for this, because sometimes they're like, but I haven't offended anyone. Bullies will always be there. Thank you so much, James, for this message. Sadik says, your street videos are great. Hope you do street videos for Vlogmas. After I was robbed, I'm a little bit afraid, to be honest with you, but I'm still gonna go. In front of you says, ignore the negative comments and forge forward. Thank you. Just come to Ghana. I'm in Ghana. You will know more. I am in Ghana. Guys, I cannot insist how much this means to me. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for allowing me to rant. The camera is about to fall off. Thank you for allowing me to rant and just be. And I will see you guys again in the next session, I guess. I'm just super... Are you holding it? I'm just super grateful that you guys came here and decided to watch this content with me and just engage. And to those who sent their donations, Felice, thank you so much. And I'll see you again on Saturday. Guys, please 80% of you who watch my content have not subscribed. It's the only gift I'm asking for this Christmas. Subscribe. If all of you would have subscribed, we would have been like at 30,000 subscribers right now. Having that kind of number of subscribers ensures that we can get brand deals and stuff like that. And if we can get such deals, then it means I can hire a cameraman and the quality of the content can be really good. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you again on Saturday. Bye.